Hi, welcome to my real estate tips for today. And the topic today is getting pre-approved for your mortgage and why that's so important. My name is Lynn Blake, and I'm a real estate broker with Coldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage in beautiful Wilmington, North Carolina. Just so you know, this is the view from my back porch. I'm just standing out in the back porch right now. I love Wilmington. Anyway, the topic is getting pre-approved for a loan. Now, if you haven't heard this yet, you will. And you'll probably hear it from a lot of real estate agents. You need to get pre-approved for your loan before you start seriously looking for a house. Now, the reaction a lot of people have to that, a lot of buyers, is that they feel like their real estate agent is being really pushy when they say that. They resist, they make excuses, they think that their real estate agent is just being nosy and wanting to know what they can afford and whether or not they can afford anything, and they just resist. But here's the thing, it is the question that your real estate agent should be asking you. Now, there are some real estate agents who maybe they're just don't have a lot of self-confidence, or they're a little desperate for business and they will let this slide. But then what often happens is they'll end up showing clients homes that it turns out they cannot afford, and that's kind of heartbreaking. Or they'll spend a lot of time and effort looking at homes only to find out that they couldn't afford to buy a home at all. They just weren't in a place in their life right now where they could. So it's important. Pre-approval before you really start looking. And it's not just because you want to know that you can get a mortgage and how much you can get a mortgage for. There are a couple of other things that are important to know. One is, in this market that we have today, you have to submit a pre-approval letter with your offer. So if you don't have that ready to go in hand when you're ready to pounce on a property that you finally find that's perfect, and you have to step back to go rush around to try to get your pre-approval done, you may lose that house. Time is of the essence, and there are lots of other people looking for probably the same great houses that you're looking for, and if they're ready and you're not, you know who's going to get it? The one who's ready. So the other reason, number two, is that this is the time right now when you need to be shopping around for the best lender, the best rates, the best program, somebody you're comfortable working with. Later, if you are waiting to do that after you're under contract, you just don't have as much time or any time to be able to really do the kind of shopping and checking around that you want to do. So if you have a lender or mortgage broker that you already have a relationship with, by all means, before you get out there and really start seriously shopping for houses, sit down with that lender and ask them to get you pre-approved. Now, a lot of lenders are really good about talking to you about whether or not you need to raise your credit scores and ways that you can do that. If you do not have a mortgage lender that you already have a relationship with and you would like some recommendations, just drop me a line. I've got some great people that I really like and trust that I will recommend to you and get you their contact information. Once you get your pre-approval, be sure that you send that to your real estate agent. Make sure they have it on hand so that when you are ready to make an offer, that pre-approval letter can go with the offer. Now, just an aside here, if you are one of those lucky people that's going to be able to buy a house with cash, you're not going to need to get a mortgage to buy a house. This is also the time when you need to get your proof of funds ready. Because again, when you make an offer, you will have to submit proof of funds, and you'll need to get that to your real estate agent as well. So that's my topic for today. If you have any questions about this issue or any other real estate issues, just drop me a line. I'll be happy to help you out. Again, this is Lynn Blake with Coldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage. Thanks.